podcast.
Welcome to the Space Debris. I got it.
Hey.
What's up, Nick, Kev, Kaz, Bill Dance, Digital Herd.
What's up?
So we were just talking about like defragging brains and soul troubles, but it made me think
The
of
usual.
Soul Asylum. We just started
Dark
watching
Souls.
Dark Souls
Life
1.
is like Dark Souls.
Was Dark Souls 1 called Dark Souls 1? No.
Was it something else?
It was just Dark Souls.
That would be like Microsoft console branding type.
Yeah, Xbox
Thing
One to
going on
360. I missed 358 fucking revisions.
I still have no idea which console come out first, and I still don't know what's the latest and greatest Xbox. They have the same fucking names over and over, and I can't keep up with them.
Xbox One,
Xbox
and then
360, 360
Xbox
Slim,
Xbox Lost,
Xbox One,
Lost.
Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, our tech retailer.
Oh, I have no idea.
I
think
Did you say the
all
Xbox
of them.
One in there? Is that is that a newer
It's
one?
in
or
between the
older
One
or-
S or the
Well,
One
the
What's
Plus.
the
Xbox
newest
One
one?
was about the size of a VCR, and then there was the Xbox One S, which was the white one. It was
Oh.
just like a little bit slimmer, and there's the Xbox One X, which was exactly the same but black, and it was 4K. And then after that, that was the most powerful home console for a while, Xbox One X, and then the
Yeah.
Series X came
Well,
out. That's the new
I was
one.
just gonna say, the OG Xbox, man, that thing was so rad.
Yes.
That created. Do you remember what's it called? XBMC, Xbox Media Control, right? My Media Center.
Yeah.
And you could load XBMC. It changed your Xbox into one of like a NVIDIA Shield, like a box top media, like a home media. Like I run my fucking Plex
Yeah.
server. Do you
which
use Plex or
system was
anything?
that? On the very
The original
first.
Xbox. Yeah, I remember
Cool.
watching, like, you could put, like, movie. I remember watching, like, Mythbusters on one time, like, just downloaded, like, on the.
Well, here's the thing. So there's a huge community. Have you ever heard of Kodi? Kodi. Kodi, XBMC. I'm blanking on the other one right now. But basically, it's like a mini OS that you could run on, say, your computer or another device that is a media center. And all it does is load your video, load your audio, and send it to a signal. So it's like if you use the computer as your media center, you could run XBMC or I think I'm under torrential downpour right now. My sorry, fucking like my sounds like this. It's all gonna flow away. I'll see. I'll put the camera out in a minute. But yeah, so you run those media centers, and why they were really cool is you could completely customize like the look, the style, like the background. Literally, like you'd make a website, you could make your own design and style of media centers, and a lot of it originated from that Xbox code. Because I think at one point they either made it open source or somebody reverse
Figured it
engineered it. But that I'm telling you, XBMC, it's like one of the most beloved.
I remember like JTAG, like the JTAG. I think that was Xbox 360, and you would have to like have an Xbox that had a certain firmware on it. If you updated the firmware, there was like no way to go back. So you'd have to like to do it nowadays. You would have to find one of those old consoles like with that had never been updated.
Yeah, so it's similar. Like you steal their OS, and then once you have it, you could run it on your computer. You could run it wherever you want. The Xbox in particular was cool because somebody grabbed it, modified it, and then you could re-flash it into the Xbox and have this cool center. Kodi's now the main thing. I mean, it's really cool. Like you could. At one point, I had this set up. Where's there? Give me a freaking video where it's just something cool. I had it set up with my hue lights, right? It's basically like scripting, if that, then this. So it's like if you played a movie file, the hue lights would slowly dim. So it was just like
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There's so much potential. You could literally program it like if you had a sensor thing, like when I come home, open up, turn on, and play fucking Arrested Development or something. Like,
well, when did the original Xbox come out? It's been quite a few years now. Was that when the PlayStation 2 came out, or when the PlayStation 1 come out, or
it was like Y2K, 2001.
yep.
No, that's
November
the original
15th.
Xbox.
2000.
Yeah, but the original PS2 I think was 2000.
2001.
I think it came out the same time as PS2, didn't it?
It might have been a little bit after because everyone.
It's a year
got
after.
the PS2.
March
Or
4
was
was
it
PS2. March 4,
Dreamcast, I believe,
2000.
was 99.
Yeah, because the Dreamcast was kind of blowing up.
99.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to
I just watched this video, Donkey talking shit about Microsoft. It was pretty good. Oh,
Yeah, the
I
jet
like
fighters
Donkey.
from the house.
Was it new?
Yeah, the jet fighters.
No, I don't think it was.
Oh, you got jet fighters flying by, Kev? This rain is freaking nuts right now. I told you.
Is that a pretty common thing where you live, jet fighters? flying
Yeah,
around?
I live under a flight path or something, but it's still so unnerving just to hear like the afterburners and like the
Is it-
whistling. Like it's
Are
like
those,
a
those
bomb
quick ones
dropping.
like that. The phew, 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 like that.
You ever
I'm
see
like,
you ever see like 3 of those Chinooks flying together, and you think, I wonder if that's the president flying over?
Wow.
well, we were looking at them
Sometimes they do.
earlier, and I'm like, I'm glad they're on our side.
Right?
Jeez.
Always thinking that. Like, well, we hope. We hope. Whatever. Xbox Media Center's cool. People will flash them onto like those Amazon Fire drives because it's basically like saying, "Hey, I don't want to use your stupid UI, and I want to use my own," and then you could do all this cool stuff with it. And a lot of it's things.
I'm always down for that as long as like that it can actually do everything. Because like I'm always down for like third party options as long as I can do all the same stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool. I may have to
exactly
check that
right.
out. If it's
So-
better than Roku or.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, you could definitely do more with it. So wait, we were starting off because I wanted to tell you guys about this new show that I started watching. It's not. Our sponsor's going to be very mad. It's not HBO Max for the first time in a while. It's
Man,
Apple
be
TV.
shitting on HBO Max now. Oh, okay.
No,
we
yeah.
can be sponsored by Apple.
Yeah, I mean they own the podcast game, right?
Well, yeah.
But you may or may or not. I don't know. Tell me if you've heard of it. Severance. Have you heard of it or
Never
not
heard of
yet?
it, no. Never even heard of it.
I think you know what? We're gonna test it. I think that when I play, remember we like at one point I was testing different companies. Like if I played a trailer, would they copyright us, like claim us? I think Apple was the
Yeah.
only one that didn't claim us. So maybe we'll test it again. We'll test our luck, and I'm gonna play the trailer for this because I'm really liking this show. But it's what we were just talking about of being able to have like 2 U's and like what that would mean. Hold on. What's the main guy's name? I always forget his name.
Who?
Adam Scott. I think his
Adam
name.
Scott.
Adam Scott. Do you know Adam Scott? What's he in? Was he in Parks and Recs or something?
Yep.
Yeah, he's that guy. He was in Step Brothers. He was the douchebag brother.
Oh man,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
probably
he's
what
been
I'm
in it.
thinking of. So yeah, he's
Yeah,
just one of
he's
those
hilarious.
guys.
It's like,
he was
let's
in,
go, Dane Cook pay-per-view.
So yeah, he's in Severance. All right, let's just play the trailer. Fuck it. If Apple claims is great, if not, great. I thought I had it open. I think you guys are really gonna like this show. I think I'm in like 4 episodes in or something. Look at his Scott's face. Like this is almost like you guys, or at least Kev. I bet Nick, you probably haven't seen this, but maybe you'll throw fucking pie in my face.
Probably not.
Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
Never
You've-
seen it.
But Kev, have you
Is that
seen
with
it?
Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like I may have seen a little
I've
bit.
never seen it, but I know of it.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is in that. It's one of his funniest. Philip Seymour Hoffman's funniest roles. It's one of my favorite movies. Adam Sandler kills it. The score is done by John Bryan, who recorded an album.
I can't believe how old that is. That's
Who
2002.
recorded an album with Elliott Smith. Elliott Smith, on his last album before he passed, forced his studio to fly John Bryan in to this place in LA that he was recording just to work with him. After like a few weeks, John Bryan was so fucking sick of Elliott Smith's drug use, like they got in a fight. He left, and fucking Elliott Smith was so pissed, he literally burned everything that they recorded together to fucking piss off the label and piss off Bryan. So there's an album that we lost of Elliott Smith's that he burnt, that he made with John Bryan. John Bryan is a really good musician. He does.
Imagine getting like a time machine and like stopping them. Like,
It's just a shame, man.
Yeah, or just grab him. Yeah, I could, if I had the time machine, I could stop Elliott Smith from, or help with whatever happened, because it's actually a mystery. There's no proof. It's not 100% suicide. It's not gonna cut and dry. And he was claiming people were like breaking into his apartment, that he was being followed around, and there's some proof in that something was leaked to the internet from his computer that was stolen. Like there's a story there. I'd hope that we see something. I mean, like there's a couple books I've read about it, but like I would imagine there's going to be a Hollywood movie soon enough about him. He is one of the, he's in every other big important movie on the score, you know, like everybody respects him. Like he actually almost won, I think a Grammy, and he was up against
Will Hunting.
Cher. Yeah, he was up for Good Will Hunting because he did what was it? Miss Misery was the song. I think, was it Cher? No. Celine Dion. Celine Dion was My Heart Will Go On from fucking Titanic. It was.
You didn't have a chance out here.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
That's a rough one.
Oh, so of course he lost, and he would have won. He actually got to play though. So there's awesome video. You get to see him in a full white suit, and he's playing Miss Misery on the piano, just him. And this is like at the fucking Oscar Grammys, whatever the fuck. It's like, wow, look at that. You know, you had that moment, and everybody was mad, like mean to Celine Dion, and he actually was like, "Stop. She was really nice to me. Like she was cool. Don't be mean to her." Like such an.
I can't think about Elliott Smith too much right now.
I know, man. I'm sorry I went there.
It's okay.
I've got his album. I've got the Radiohead book out there. I've got the Elliott Smith album.
Nice.
I have this real one there. Like I actually went. This is a Bright Eyes shirt. I went to see Bright Eyes 2 nights ago. Did you ever listen to Bright Eyes?
No, I knew about him, like Connor Oberst.
Yeah.
His name.
It's
I remember
similar
hearing
vein.
his stuff.
Oh my god, similar vein. But yeah. So we'll get.
You was telling me about it the other day, and I listened to it a little bit. I liked it. It sounded pretty good. How was the concert?
He's up in, he's done so much different stuff, at different time periods. You get a different sound. Concert was cool. It was actually at a brand new venue in Boston, this place called the Roadrunner, and it's like the biggest indoor event place now. Like, but it's so weird going to a new, dude, it's in this fucking medical, industrial park. So it's like all
it's
like.
than what's the main one there? Avalon or what's the
Avalon House of Blues now took over all of them and kind of merged them. Yeah, bigger than that, indoor. I mean, it's just this big, giant, open indoor space. It's like a fucking warehouse with nothing in it.
Wow.
I mean, but it's always so weird. You walk into a brand new place like that, like it's just there's no soul there. Like I don't know. And it was funny.
Yeah, it's kind of cardboard cut out.
Yeah, and like it just you feel like
it will be nice someday.
It's not that it's not nice. It's just normally like some place that's been there like 20 years. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. There's like a certain like. Of course, that's there because that's been there. That's where it goes. And this is like a whole new.
CBGBs.
Yeah, and it is in a very, it's like a commercial place now. Like it's like fucking like mega city or some shit. You know, like everything's clean and polished and new. Like
Yeah.
bizarre. I haven't even been to this area. It's where the New Balance factory is. It's right outside of Boston, and it's weird how pristine. Like it's like these fucking megacorps take over a certain zone, and they literally like pixel by pixel.
City it right in.
Yeah,
Like mine. Yeah.
it's a little on the nose,
And
but
they do it with everything else going on around them too. Like how like I need space when I work. Yeah, Portland's like that, man. When they're building stuff all the time over there.
yeah, it feels like it's just in overdrive here. Nick, do you notice any like
Portland? It's like every time you look at it, it's different. They're building constantly over there.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah,
Nick,
down here
you
where I
notice
live, we just got a KFC. Man, it's growing like crazy.
Oh yeah, I was telling you. Did you get KFC yet?
Yeah, we're getting a KFC down here where I live.
Did it finish? I thought it would be done then.
No, it's not.
But so that is more
It won't be
construction
long.
than
Though.
normal.
It won't be long.
Any construction.
We used to have a KFC. They're just building a new one. But yeah, that's about where I stand, where I live.
Wait a minute. So you already had a KFC, and then they took that one down?
Well, see, there was another chicken restaurant come into town, so it completely shut KFC down. So they mowed it down. I think it was, what was it? What was that other one? I don't know, some other chicken joint. And then they finally decided, hey, let's go ahead and bring the KFC back.
And
Couldn't even put a Long John's inside of it. It was a disgrace.
Is the other chicken place still there?
Yeah, it's like we got Bojangles. Are y'all familiar with the Bojangles?
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a South.
I know
Bojangles
like
fast food.
Chick-Fil-A.
No, we don't have a Popeyes down here.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's great.
Now.
It's all right.
Ooh, look at that. Cajun
We've been on like a
filet,
diet.
biscuit.
What flavor Mountain Dew is
cheese. Oh my god, it is. It's a new one. It's Southern Shock.
Southern
Scott
Shock.
Pilgrim. It looks like Scott Pilgrim flavor or something.
It's extra sugar for us down here in the South.
Extra sugar.
But like the fact that they named it
1,000
Southern
milligrams.
Shock, like cultural shock, like you up there in the east, north, you come down here, you're gonna hit some Southern Shock. Like I feel like that's almost like a fucking slap by KFC to name it that. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna get shocked down here. You know the Southern Shock, right? Working with these people. It's a little fucking weird. Don't you think so? I don't know.
Like, you heard of Southern Comfort? This is the opposite.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Southern Shock. Never mind Southern Comfort. Here's some Southern Shock.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it sobers you up.
It's how intense we are with sugar down here.
Oh, and I just realized, so this isn't KFC, but they have a deal with Mountain Dew, so fucking Mountain Dew is just a whore, huh?
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was like Taco Bell.
Me too. I thought we were looking at Taco Bell this whole time,
yeah.
and then I'm like, wait a minute, this is Bojangles.
No.
Isn't that weird?
Oh, wait, that is weird.
Isn't that weird? We're programmed to think that when we see Mountain Dew, we just want to.
It might be
Crunch
because
wrap.
I had Taco Bell last night, literally. Dude, they brought the fucking nacho fries back.
Oh, sick. Yeah, those are good.
Nacho fries are everything. Like, fuck you. I don't even want to order when there's not nacho fries. They
Double decker.
Wait, nacho? I've never even heard of a nacho fries. What the hell's a nacho fry?
It's just a French
Like
fry.
steak
Like,
fries with seasoning.
yeah, it's the seasoning.
Well, how long have they had that?
It came out once,
For
and then
decades?
no. They do like these like small window openings, like where you can get. They introduced it, and then they went away after like a month or something, and then they brought them back, and then they went away, and then they just brought them back, and then every time they bring them back, they're like, "We did it. We brought them back." It's like,
Just
you
like
want
the
them?
McRib.
We brought them back. And it's like, yeah. So why the fuck did you get rid of them? I was thinking that maybe here's the deal. If you're ordering Taco Bell and there's nacho fries, you're ordering nacho fries. If you're ordering Taco Bell and there's not nacho fries, you're not going to order Taco Bell. You're still going to order Taco Bell, and you'll just get those fucking potatoes with the cheese on it. So Taco Bell corporate, if it's cheaper to make those fucking shit potatoes with the cheese and sour cream than it is the nacho fries, well, why put the nacho fries on the menu? Because if they're not there, people are still going to order. They're going to order those fucking potatoes. So I was thinking maybe that, because I also think every time the nacho fries come back, there's less. So like the same size and same price, there's less. So they're like refining, like, oh, how much are people fucking willing to pay for it? Honestly, I would pay more. I prefer them. So fucking, charge whatever the fucking.
You think they check the trash to see like what the average people throw away, and if they throw away more, they like reduce the amount that they've portioned? Or...
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wonder. I just thought of that. It's like how they work, man. They'll like to save money.
I would say they do something more find out what kind of calorie intake per capita each one of the stores sells, and then that's how much they should put for that area or something like that. It's probably a lot more data involved.
Yeah,
checking the trash, I would imagine. They got it figured out, I'm sure.
They definitely do like location based, So like big chains will like, if you're on the East Coast, these are the things. If you're on the West Coast, these are the things. I think so that's definitely a science. But I do think that in like research and development, like Breaking Bad. Remember that epic shit? I think it was last season. Remember the big company that was over everything? The fucking
Los
Nuggets.
Hermanos.
Yeah, but the Nuggets, the main guy in like Germany or fucking, was it Germany? Do you remember what I'm talking about? And the guy fucking
I watched the whole show like a couple of years ago.
He comes to an unfortunate end. The guy, he's like, they're testing the sauce.
Oh yeah, he's testing the nuggets, and he's just like,
I guess we won't spoil it for anybody.
He just fucking, what does he do? He like electrocutes himself or something.
I don't remember any of that at all.
That's why I said it happens quick. It happens quick early in first season. Ready? Boom.
That show's wild. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Breaking Bad's crazy show.
Coincidental that I had that.
Hot take.
I'm gonna say it might be. It's a pretty good show. I recommend it.
I mean, the ending actually was kind of fucking weird, but what are you gonna do? I mean,
nugget scene. There we go. I don't recall this at all.
All right, so we might get pulled for this. I love that, and just so everybody out there fucking knows, all Tennies, I know exactly where we're at. I was talking about John Bryan. We're gonna go into the rest of John Bryan and a song you might know of his. How it related to Elliott Smith and the soundtrack, and how it all ties back to Severance, which is literally what we're talking about right now. So now let's show Breaking Bad. Nuggets.
I got a little bit confused in this wormhole also. But what did Bright Eyes have to do with? Is he tied
similar
in
genre? Similar genre to Radiohead.
Okay, it was just similar. Oh, okay.
Elliott Smith, and it was just coincidental that I had the shirt on. And went to see him.
I was wondering. Okay, I got you. Okay,
I'm
back up to speed.
You bid on the Bright Eyes though, and asked about the venue, which led us to talking about like corporations, which then eventually led us to the Taco Bell, but now Breaking Bad scene. So, good work all around. I bet you will get claimed for this, but it's worth it. Oh wait, I don't want to do.
Wir haben den Zuckeranteil fast 14% erhöht, benutzen aber tatsächlich 2,2%
like, what's
weniger.
He thinking about like he doesn't care.
2.2% less.
It's just like the most trivial information to him right now. Like he doesn't care.
Yeah, you're like,
this is his last meal.
You're facing like, it's the end of the world, and they're telling me they're using 0.2% less, like fucking, what was it? Honey. But those dips are everything though, right? Like we ordered fucking KFC. If you don't have the sauce, like it's almost like horrible to eat, like it's a main part of the meal. So if they
Eating
don't,
corn chips,
if they
plain
don't
corn
give you
chips.
the sauce, you're fucked. So I looked for sauce, good sauce to buy. You can buy Chick-Fil-A fucking special sauce in its own little thing, like a ketchup. They sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got
It's
that
so
Winco.
good. I never had it before.
Winco.
It's really, really good. Just a heads up to
Yeah,
anybody
that's
out there.
awesome.
Because then
It's
if we're ever
freaking delicious.
have you had Chick-Fil-A, Nick?
Oh yeah, I've had Chick-fil-A.
I've
Yeah, it's
never
awesome.
had any of it. Have you had it, Kev?
Oh yeah, so good.
Yeah, it's like tangy. It's it's a fast food version of like a good chicken sandwich, with the pickles and stuff.
Yeah, I never
Yeah, it's like
been to a Chick-Fil-A.
high level fast food. You know?
All the on
Like
the
a good chicken
sauce,
sandwich.
the sauce is like pretty popular. Like all the reviews were like, "This is what KFC," because KFC also made their own custom sauce, and it was like, it's good, but apparently they were trying to copy this.
We'll
But-
usually do like ketchup, mayonnaise, and pickle juice, and like maybe a little bit of like gochujang, and like we'll use that sauce for everything, like burgers, like
Well, that's what happened. So when I got that Chick-fil-A sauce, I had a burger the next day. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try dipping a burger in this shit. It tasted so good. So we're going through it. But yeah, so you can buy it, this right here,
Mommy.
8-ounce Chick-fil-A sauce. It's notes of mustard and a smoky tang. Smoky tang. Yo, that's this episode title. Notes of mustard and a smoky tang.
Yeah, and
I
by the
hate-
way, if you've tuned in and you've done smoked your joint and you're super starving right now, continue to watch though, because
We'll show some more nuggets in a minute.
we'll talk about
Someone's eating some tendies while watching this right now. If you are,
Tendies.
give me some. I'm starving.
Do you remember all the Trailer Park Boys scenes with Ricky making like those are the good chicken nuggets, Julian? Like Julian would
that
just
show's nuts,
smash it over and what the hell, Julian? Those are the good chicken nuggets. There's literally an episode called
Or his
like
dad buying them, like
chicken nuggets in like college or some shit like that.
he's like Ricky like shows up to his dad and he's like, "You want to help me blow $38?" He's like, "Where the fuck you get that kind of money?"
that's a pretty genius show. It really is.
I have a picture somewhere of me with Bubbles.
A couple of cocks of pepperoni. It's like, it's like 2 cocks of pepperoni.
I heard that those him wearing
Cox
those
as a
glasses
form
for
of
all them
measurement.
seasons
What was that,
actually
Nick?
ruined his eyesight.
Oh,
I heard that
really?
him wearing those
Oh.
glasses throughout all the seasons actually ruined his eyesight.
Magnifying glass.
I would not be
Coke
surprised.
bottle.
I mean, look at them; they're insane.
Dude, hot dogs, chips, and chicken fingers. Their story's really
He's
great
like, "How many
though.
hot
Like,
dogs you want, Julian?" I don't know, like 4. Ah, fuck. I guess I won't have any then.
Rickyisms and bubble. But their story's really fascinating and like how they came about making like the short story, the black and white cart boy or whatever, and just developing over time. Like it's such like, and this is pre-YouTube, so they're really, really fucking creative, smart group of guys. And then they ended up, they bought their own trailer park by like season 8. They were like having trouble with their trailer park, and they were like, let's just fucking buy a trailer park, and that'll be our set. So everything, I think, either season 8 or 9 forward is from their, or even earlier than that, I think, their own.
Yeah,
and
the
it's still
first
there.
few
You
seasons,
can
I
go
think
there and
the
visit.
first
At least.
few seasons look different. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. But really,
So, Cyrus, he's a Boston guy.
oh yeah,
I know you're struggling.
because didn't they say he's from Boston in the show? He's like he came up from Boston, and that's why they're all scared of him.
I don't know, but the way he says when he says safety always off, the way he says always off is the most Boston thing I've ever heard.
I really think they say at one point like, oh, he came up from.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's see. What's his name again?
Cyrus, CYR.
Yeah. I always blank.
Just
Fuck
for a
off,
quick
I work
note, I got on Google and typed in theater, how you say it, and was just thinking about how you guys say it versus how I say it.
I was like,
Wait, Google said theater?
Yeah, you can
You don't remember
Google
that?
theater, and
I thought
it
about
will
that all
tell
week.
you the actual way that you say theater.
What the hell is theater mode?
What?
I don't
you
care,
wait.
right?
You type Google though. You need to type just theater. Maybe
Hold on, what is...
how you
oh, it's
say
an app.
theater.
Dude,
Are
maybe
you on
we could...
like a Google spiral right now?
Me?
He's
Yeah,
got
let
a few
me look.
tabs up and down.
Let me look.
This shows. Oh man.
Oh, because I
Look
googled
at what we
Google?
went through.
I
We
say
got
theatre.
dipping sauce,
Dude,
hot
no, I'm just thinking
dogs,
this could be good if it whites
ordered
out
from Bojangles.
black. Okay. Theater. Where the fuck is it?
How do you
Theatre.
type? How do you
Theatre.
say theater?
I say theatre.
How do you say theater? Or how do you pronounce theater?
Theater, because I'm from fucking the North Shore, kid.
Wait, so we don't want to
Yeah,
watch
you
these
can't-
videos. We want to hear the stupid computer. So I'm just gonna go to Google Translate.
you
How
don't-
about that?
Yeah, that worked. Oh, Google Translate. It'd be funny if it said Boston up there.
Theater.
There we go. See, it's not theater.
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 Dragon
Theater.
Software has that, by the way.
I say
Dragon
theater,
Theater.
which is wrong.
Theater.
And y'all say, I
Theater.
can't say it. Theater. Theater.
Theater.
Theater.
And I say theater.
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 Oh, say it
Yo, I'm losing it.
the right way.
Theater.
Theater.
I can
Theater.
hear
No,
it.
say it the right way,
Theater.
you know.
Theater.
Theater. Theater.
No, wait.
If I think about it
listen
too
to the-
much, if I think about it too much, I actually
Theater.
start saying it right.
Theater.
That's the thing about Boston
you
accent.
listen-
You're talking without thinking. That's
If
what
you,
that's
if you
all I do.
listen
Like, talk.
closely to the computer, right? Give it a second.
Theater. Theater.
She gets a bit of the A in
Theater.
before the T. The
Theater.
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 Theater. So you just do it an
Go
A,
to the
theater. But you're pretty close. I think it's literally we're both wrong. You do too much of an A,
Yeah,
Nick, and we
we
do
are.
too
Yes.
less of an A.
Do the British pronouncing.
Well,
The
it's
British
the
pronunciation.
end of how y'all say it. Y'all say theater and say A at the end.
Theater.
Is
I'm
that
going to the
English?
theater. I say theater. I don't say theater. Kevin says
Well, yeah,
theater.
you sound. Kevin says it like theater.
Yeah.
Javanese. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Do they have
Theater.
pigeon? Do they have pigeon
Theater.
English?
Oh, that was cool.
Have you ever read a news site
Theater.
in pigeon English? It's incredible.
Theater. Theater.
I've
Have I
never
read
heard
what?
You ever read like a news article website in pigeon English? It's like the type of English that's like supposed to be like globally universal. It's like PIDGIN English.
I see it.
It's
Pigeon
like
language.
they them go them to the book house.
Oh my god!
Like if you
the book I'm reading
if you
writes like
find like
that.
an actual
we talked
article
about
of
it.
it's amazing.
The
Really?
moon.
Oh,
the moon is a
very-
harsh mistress because they're really dumb up on the moon or whatever, and they talk like this dumb. Think they call computers like thinkums, thinkum.
Yeah, it's not a library. It's a book house.
Right. So let's see.
Yeah, it's not a computer. It's a think box.
News.
BBC. Yeah,
News story
news-
in pigeon.
CNN pigeon.
Damat, BBC News Pigeon.
there you go.
We day
Bam.
give on the latest Tory on topic politicals, environment, business, sports, entertainment, health, passion, and all the other things way they happen.
It's like baby talk.
Federal government.
Oh
Oh
my
my God,
God.
government.
Just how you read a book
Again with millions in darkness.
It's not this bad. It's not like this. No carry me go settings. Carry me go settings. What the fuck is this, man?
With it's like people in
You're
like
wrong.
third
What do you?
world
What did
countries
you?
try to
What did you?
trying to read English?
That's exactly what it sounds like. It's like
Why
me
learn
see.
regular English when you can just make regular English different?
So wait. Typically, its vocabulary and grammar are limited and often drawn from several languages.
well, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So it's basically like whenever you
So-
don't know how to do the nuances of
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, it's
like-
like basic
Onomat-
blocks English. It's pretty
onomatopoeia.
meat and potatoes. Yeah. What?
Onomatopoeia.
There's the most vowels in a row in any English word.
So it's a lot of that. As the
Is it
lexicon
really?
of any pigeon will be
Yeah.
limited to core
It's like
vocabulary.
OIEA. Poia, P-O-I-E-A or something like that.
Have been considered a
OEI,
form of
that is funny.
patois. Patois is a speech or language that is considered non-standard, although the term is not formally defined in linguistics. Patois can refer to pidgins, creoles, dialects, and vernaculars, but not commonly to jargon or slang, which are vocabulary-based forms of cant.
Why does that sound
Oh.
like Star Wars?
See, but no, it says it's different from Creole. I'm just trying to see if we're like, are we allowed to look
It's
at
just
this?
it's incredible that there's like versions of English that like don't you like what I can't understand.
Well, maybe
it
I'll
at all,
switch to
but
this. I'm just trying to see if like, is this cultural appropriation? Are we pushing something here that we should not be?
You ever talk to somebody from Scotland or something? It's like
well, it's kind of like that. Whenever you watch the Lock, Cocked, and Two Smoking Barrels or whatever
Yeah,
the name of
Lock,
that
Stock,
movie
and
is.
Two-
Cockney
Yeah, you
English.
got that Cockney. Yeah. It's
Ah,
him
save your
on
breath
the
for-
tip.
Kitty,
save your breath for going to
nuclear
Pais.
sub, sprayed it into his bird's chest and lit him up like a leaking gas pipe. It's like, what are they talking about? Oh, he lit a guy on fire.
All right. Well, maybe I can just
It's when
Google.
you want to talk, but you don't want people around you to know what you're talking about.
That's so much cooler than Pidgin English, though.
Oh no,
Did you
pigeon
say you-
English feels good. I like saying it. It's like Klingon or
really?
something.
So I Googled, is it okay to have fun with the pigeon language? Because I don't, can we have fun with it?
It's okay to have fun. Are you fucking crazy?
That's
What are you
insulting.
nuts?
Can't have fun.
Cut this
That's
out.
insulting.
Damn.
Well, oh, they're telling us the
I'm gonna
content.
go grab a cup of coffee right quick.
Yeah, take your minute. We're gonna
Y'all
work
can-
this out.
Y'all can work on your Pidgin English.
Learn Afrikaans.
So I guess the thing is, it's everything. Like it
I didn't
doesn't
realize it had
matter.
to do with Creole.
What's up?
I didn't realize it had to do with Creole.
Well, that's what I'm figuring out here because I was hearing. What did you say it was? Creole? No, pigeon. What was the first thing you said? Never mind. But
What?
I was told it was a different language, like an actual. Oh, Caribbean or
app.
something, I think. And
There's
I just
an
didn't want
app
to
I
be.
used to use.
What's that? See, here it is in
Called
Nigeria.
Pidgin.
Yeah.
It was just like Trillion. It would like put together all the other messaging apps, like put them all in one. Like you could have MSN Messenger, ICQ, AOL, Instant Messenger, Yahoo, all in like one. It was called Pigeon.
All right. Well.
This was the culture segment.
Yeah, I mean, I was having fun with that. I'd like to. What it does is that government. That's how Brendan Schaub says. He says problem. He says you have a problem, or like
Job.
So maybe he's speaking some sort of pigeon.
Country is Kontri, like country.
Yarn
See
me
what they're gonna
Tory.
discuss. Like it makes sense, but
2
it does,
hours
it's
way
weird.
done
Like, you know
past.
what they're saying. Like for some reason, like I understand it, but the words are different.
Who they race to challenge Macron for French presidency?
Gunman attack a
This is the news site completely
After.
with Pidgin English instead of regular. That's
Well, I think it's just BBC does this in a bunch of different languages, but they have a specific one for Pidgin, I guess.
Happened the former Nigeria for like wetin happen. Like it's not what happened, it's wetin happen.
Talk is TOK. Why dem?
Yeah.
Oh my
which
God.
almost like
Will
sounds like
Smith,
Jamaican,
they
but-
banish from Oscars for 10 years.
Yes. Yes.
Years over, let's see, slap. Will Smith Donde banned from the Oscars gala and Oda Academy events for 10 years. The banishment of the U.S. actor come after E-slap comedian Chris Rock for the Oscars. Smith Don Bin apologized for him actions. Resigned from the Academy's days after.
The actor hit Rock for joking about him wife shaved head way be as a result of hair loss condition way them call alopecia.
Dude, I love it.
Right? I just want to talk like that all day.
And them no they prepare for the incident way happened suddenly. Them apologize for this.
well. Maybe we should do a Pidgin podcast.
I think we're doing that right now. Wait.
It kind of sounds like it. The Pidgin podcast.
And dem, no day prepare for the incident way happen suddenly. Dem apologize for this.
Right? Yeah, let's do
Yeah, didn't he actually Will Smith got banned. I know I'm sick of hearing about it, but didn't he get banished for like 10 years?
10 years. So he can still win. He just can't go there.
For in resignation statement, Will Smith told say Don betrayed the trust of the Academy and they heartbroken over him actions.
They are heartbroken.
Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen? You
I
hit
think-
people. Okay, you're not allowed back here. What?
Few person not
What do you
in Don
mean?
resigned from the Academy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited for Chris Rock, like whatever he's going to release or do about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
In
gonna
the
be
meantime-
funniest shit we've heard.
She said, "What? I'm so mad at him for doing that." She came out and said,
yeah.
I was pissed he did that. I didn't want him to do that." She goes, "I don't need protecting." The
Are you
fuck?
fucking kidding me?
Nope, that's what she said.
That's not what it looked like
There,
to me.
there was a weird video that came out from years ago where she goes to film him at their house, and he literally goes like, "Social media is my bread and butter. Don't just put the camera on me. Like, I make my money. You have to ask me for my permission to be filmed." And they're like, and then she keeps turning it to her like, "See what I'm dealing with here?" And then he turns around and he's like, "Don't, seriously, like, don't do this." Like, really awkward interaction.
Commodity, man. I cannot be seen without getting paid. Imagine that thinking that. Like,
Yeah, he literally said,
people
he
can't
goes,
see me without.
he goes, "Social media is my bread and butter." He was talking Pidgin. They is them. Social media is the bread and butter.
Breadwinner.
Wait,
So, so what was the show called? Stardust?
nah.
Space? Singularity?
Okay.
Star Citizen?
Stupid, don't worry about it.
Oh,
'cause
Trailer
here's
Park
what's gonna
Boys.
happen. We're gonna get drunk and eat chicken fingers. Me, you, and the
Hey.
old man's gonna be here in about 20 minutes.
He
Ricky,
brought up
life isn't
Pidgin.
about getting drunk and eating chicken fingers all the time, all right?
Thanks for calling so fast.
that's the line. Life isn't about getting drunk and eating
Ricky.
chicken fingers.
Life isn't about getting drunk and eating chicken fingers all the time, all right?
Thanks for calling.
Throw some of those in.
I don't want to admit they ate 9 cans of ravioli, but
It looks so weird now. Like it looks like it's from like the
No
60s.
blues
It's
music,
the-
no Ram.
Did you see the Did you see that?
No blues music.
Do you see this right up here?
oh, the mic.
boom.
Yeah. Well, they're
Yeah.
part of the show in the early episodes. Like they break
of
the
course,
wall all
of
the
course.
time. They fuck with them.
Well, they get fucking shot.
Yeah.
At one point, they went to prison.
Music, no Ram. Stuff.
That would always be great because every season ends with them going to prison and coming out of prison, and like if they didn't have a reason to go to prison, they would just use the footage. Like, you dummies released that footage, and the cops arrested us for all this shit that you had filmed us.
It's gonna be awesome.
And they
We're gonna
always
get 100
almost
people.
learn their lesson.
Almost.
It's like, everything's gonna be great after I kill Jim Leahy.
There we go. There's some. Rest in peace. Look at that.
Cook clear, Ricky. Hey, kids.
So sad
Joint?
when
Chicken
Leahy
fingers
died,
on the
man. I couldn't imagine the Trailer Park Boys without Leahy.
Yeah, no, that's
that's,
it's rough. He's one of the best parts.
Sarah's dad in real life, right?
Huh?
I think they do a live show, don't they?
Yeah,
or
Leahy-
they did
Leahy
before
did.
Leahy.
That's where I,
I
met
don't- I
Bubbles.
think
I,
they
saw,
still do.
I saw them live twice. They would
Oh,
do
you went and watched the live show.
Yeah, they would do Zooms with Leahy and Randy. Like they'd appear on a Zoom call on screen. They upheld
that's cool.
the bit the whole time, you know?
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they were best friends in real life.
Yeah. Remember the
Yeah, they.
with the
He was
Rush
like an interesting
episodes,
guy, too,
Neil
John
Perry?
Dunsworth. He did like concrete art and stuff like that.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, like he owned like land and he just like built like this video is a video of him doing it, like John Dunsworth. He just like built like concrete like rocks and stuff in his backyard. It was like just what he did. That was his hobby. Yeah, rocks and cement. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like-
watched some of his videos.
Yeah. He's like
Oh wow, this is
Interesting.
his own YouTube called Dunsworth Family Productions. That's cool, and it's almost got 2 million views. Good for him.
Yeah, I've watched some of this. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's sad. At 28 seconds, he says, maybe a little after I'm gone, people will say, hey, who made that? There I am, still alive.
greatest
This
trail
is a
fox
cool video.
supervisor. He was fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Trail fox supervisor.
men do
Propane.
It's Leahy.
after them.
Propane.
The good
Propane.
is off.
Look at what all he's made there, though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you know my name,
Dunsworth.
Propane.
I like to play with cement and rocks.
This is amazing.
I have
It's
no idea
Leahy.
Why? I think it might have something to do
Yeah.
with the fact that I'd like to leave a legacy. Maybe a little after I'm gone.
Yeah, he was
Say,
he was the
"Hey,
only
who made that?"
person with
There
previous
I am,
acting
still
experience on the
Oh,
show.
yeah, he was like an
a
actual actor.
theater
Maybe
actor.
it's
Still,
because
yeah.
I wanna
Theater
get in
actor.
shape.
Theater actor.
I lost 20 pounds this summer.
But, like,
doing
this editing is
stand-work,
phenomenal.
so
Like, the camera
I
work.
feel physically able.
Yeah.
66 years old, and I hope I have a couple more years. But this video is for somebody who wants to build something using cement. Now, it's a lot of hard work, but we're going to run through it step by step. Now, I don't know where you live, but I have a great environment that I work in. This is the Atlantic Ocean here.
Dude, that's
My dad gave
what I got.
10 children in our family. He gave us all a piece of land.
Yeah, right.
And most
No,
of my
sorry.
family built around here. I built that myself.
Wow,
And there's
where is?
stairways and rockways and stone walls.
I think it's
used to
like
stop every
Halifax.
day
Like they're up by.
on my way
Oh,
home from
yeah.
work in
Canada.
Halifax. Put 15 stones in my trunk.
Yeah, Halifax.
Oh, he's
and come
done,
down
though.
and
That's
throw
a
'em in
lot of
pile,
work.
And then on the weekend build stone walls.
Dude, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Slowly but surely, my friend.
you know that's still
More
there.
slowly than anything else.
Slowly than
It's just so
anything
funny.
else.
He's like such a
Now, the first
gentle,
thing you
like
really need
hobbyist
is
old
mix.
guy. You know, he's not the
Now,
crazy
got his
guy
fucking
waving a gun around.
This editing really is
put
phenomenal.
it in the machine. And then
I thought that was
You
a
go and
bucket
get
of
some
Slim
sand.
Jims for a second.
on this.
Yeah, I know. Right?
And you mix the first bucket full of sand with the water, and then you turn the machine on. But there's one thing you do before you do that, and that is
It's like I keep thinking he's like
your
pretend
safety
drunk, but he's
glasses.
not.
Yeah,
if you're a lady and you want to
if you're a lady
off like me, then
like me.
put a little hand cream on it, and then
And then
Yeah, it
he-
seems
That's
like-
interesting.
I seen something like
Don't
he'd
put the
never
ones that you
drunk in
wash
his
dishes
life or
with.
something like that.
I wouldn't
I
be
didn't know that.
surprised. Wow.
I could be wrong, but it seems like I seen something about that. Like he was never a drinker.
like
fishing season
thing.
Oh wow, those
almost over. End of the month. It's May 2016.
Is he drinking there?
Watch your step. Dave Albiston on camera. Here's my wonderful daughter. Last time we talked, I was finishing up.
The walk. It's the walk.
Oh,
And that was
that's Sarah.
4 years
That's
ago.
Sarah.
But now what we got?
Look at what he did.
Ta-da!
The amphitheater.
Yeah,
It
it's
took me
incredible.
3 years
Look
to
at
build
those
it.
boulders. I don't know how he moved them things.
A lot of work.
And you can walk right up here like this.
I mean, I don't think I could even pick one of them boulders up like
These
that.
stairs. Right up into the woods.
Look how nice and even.
Wow. Fucking props, man. Jesus Christ.
I love the East Coast.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a sad loss.
All right. Let's rewind Chick-Fil-A back to a few seconds of.
French dressing, halb
That guy fucking
So is that what he does? He,
be a toaster. What does he do? Oh, he takes the defibrillator.
yeah.
Cable out. Yeah.
I don't
I don't think they're
remember
gonna
any
show
of this
that
at
here.
all.
It was quick, man. I think it was like the first episode of the last season. They went through it real quick because they had to show how the whole thing was crumbling.
Is this
it doesn't
supposed to
even
be
show the rest.
the chicken joint that
It's the
The
corporate end of it. Remember
cartels
at a certain
Oh.
point, the corporate, because they had to fly it in or something, like they were just taking it right from the shipping.
Dude, there was just bad things. They were doing bad things.
Yeah,
They were shipping all the meth through the chicken, when they were shipping like all the chicken parts and stuff, they would like send the bags of meth in with it and then distribute it through the Los Pollos Hermanos.
The top comment. You gotta wonder how the research and development guy felt knowing that the first thing his boss did after trying the new sauce was kill himself.
Yeah.
Like, was
So what'd you
that
say?
bad?
Yeah.
that's what corn syrup will do to you.
I never should have done the 0.2% extra. So, yeah. So John Bryan scored
Back to John Brown.
endless.
scored.
Oh, here's him with Elliott Smith. I'd never seen that. Yeah, he did
I know, I'm
the
amazed what
Eternal
YouTube
Sunshine.
new things keep popping up.
Right? Oh, what popped up? That was one of the things I wanted to show on the pod. Ready?
Concerts and stuff.
Wait for
someone's
this.
VHS, TV shows from the 80s, 90s. Those
Watch
commercials,
this.
Commercial montage. From
This
the
just
90s.
popped up. They found it. It's been lost for years, and it resurfaced the other day. I saw an article on it. Ready?
Oh yeah, I watched this the other day.
Really?
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I wanted to talk about it too because I love how excited everyone is. Like everyone's like so excited. It's computers. Oh, it's the mouse. Oh wow.
Spent. Well, I work with somebody who
They're just
broke
like
his
they're
neck.
making like corny jokes and shit.
Doing backflips. Then one.
Why was that a Sam Kinison scream in there?
He was at his computer.
Did you hear that?
Fixing bugs.
Yeah.
You look wonderful, by the way.
He goes, oh!
Package you've ever seen.
Even though I'm a marketing guy, you can believe me because when you hear this sense of excitement, from
Even though I'm
within
a
the
piece of shit
individual,
liar, you
know
can
that
believe
that
me.
individual is really committed. Help!
We take everyone's
Wait,
comments
listen.
very personally.
Oh, that dude. That looked like the dude from Tim and Eric. The dude with the puppets. Pierre.
Just an incredible amount of energy that just waiting to be spent.
Wait,
Well, I work with
Holy
somebody who
shit.
broke his neck.
wait. The guy that has a punk band, the
Puppet, the Caridians.
Salome.
Salome. I swear that guy was him. It looked just like him. Like 30 years ago.
Why am I blanking on his?
His
name.
commentary on that episode is like
David
Tim and Eric are
Lieberhart.
quiet the whole time, and he's just talking about like aliens and like the government visited him and talked to him for more.
I'm pretty sure the Five Nights at Freddy's developers like took it right from David Lieberhart's puppets.
Oh, Pierre
very
was
possible.
doo-doo guy.
Oh,
He
wait a minute.
But this is what I was thinking of. I got
Do
the
do
name
do
wrong.
do. Oh, I want to meet your dad. I want to meet that dad. Get your dad's socks.
What's your dad like?
I want to meet that dad. Bye bye barber. Meditation for children. We can't. It's
You'll give me your dad's email address.
adults. All the food is poison. That was a good one. With the cheerleaders
Listen,
just
kid,
saying.
you got to keep your meat ice cold.
The Adult Swim is very on top of claiming us. But wait, listen. There will be, and this is flabbergasting, a fucking Sam Kinison scream here. Listen.
This guy, he broke his neck doing backflips. Then one.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
What the fuck did they put as Sam? The editor was like, I know. I'm going to put it in fucking Sam Kinison. No one's going to know why. It has nothing to do with what's being said. Why the fuck
The guy
did the
broke his neck.
Microsoft... Wow.
1.5 weeks after breaking his neck, he was at his computer fixing bugs.
What gets me most jazzed about this whole deal is that it's done.
Jazzed.
What kept me being sane?
Oh, the CD-ROM, the crystal case.
Bill will eat anything. This
I
is
got
like
my
a
polo
goat.
with the Windows logo on it.
I mean, cans and paper products.
I eat donuts.
Popcorn, pizza, and
I eat donuts.
They have no idea what's around the corner.
That looks like David Lee Burnett.
They don't even have any idea
Celery,
what's about to happen.
I think if you want to find out who stayed the longest in the building without ever leaving, you'd have to move over to the developer side.
Well, I would certainly say personal hygiene has suffered over the last couple of years.
So, wait, are they all bragging about how
more is going to suffer.
they didn't eat or sleep while they developed Windows 95? They're bragging about
Kinda
like
sounds
what?
like it, doesn't
We
it?
forgot to.
You didn't. You should check
we
out
didn't
the.
even bathe while we made Windows 95. Yeah,
Oh,
That's literally what they're saying.
True. We're all
I'm a very clean person.
Yeah, people in this group are quite attractive on average.
No, I guess at the moment I'm not dating much.
What the fuck is
yeah, our
this?
lives are horrible.
I have to
We
say
made
my
Windows
husband.
95.
Pandas.
Yeah.
August 25th because it's the day after we ship, so I can get married.
Where do I want to go on
He's
August
waiting to get
25th?
married.
I want to go beat myself on a mountain wall.
Why?
Las Colinas, Texas.
Did he just say beat myself on a mountain wall?
I don't think this is like a real footage from
Did
Windows
you?
95.
Did,
Where's the
am I
Where's the Jay
confused?
Leno bit?
Did he really
This
say
is the
beat
Jay Leno bit, ain't
myself?
it?
This is an
Beat
hour and a half
mys-
video.
My closest ally is the team.
I have to say my husband.
Pandas.
Best day is August 25th because it's the day after we ship, so I can get married.
Where do I want to go on
See, they won't even let him get married until they ship.
August 25th?
I want to go beat myself on a mountain wall.
I want to go
man,
beat myself on a mountain
fucking
wall.
Run into it. Hug
What
it.
the fuck are these people talking about?
I want to hug a mountain.
This is
All right,
some
here's
kind of
Leno.
skit here. It's not the real thing.
Sounds like he works for Apple.
This is real.
No,
Ooh.
surely not. This can't be a real thing, is it?
Hour and a
No.
half long. See, it just went up. April 3, 2022.
You can play Ski Free. You can play Doom. You can play Duke Nukem. You can play
Where they make a
Minesweeper.
carnival?
Ladies and gentlemen,
You can
That
play
wobbly.
You could do
Oh,
ski.
Windows
You could do ski
95.
free on 3-point window, I think, couldn't you?
Yeah, Ski
Yeah.
Free's medals.
Here we go. That
You know,
smug.
No.
I can't believe what an incredible product this is. You know, before
You
I
know.
met Bill Gates, I knew almost nothing
Did you hear about this?
about computers. He was kind enough to lend me one. This beautiful 1975 Altar 8800.
Ha 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 ha.
This thing has a
Oh man, that thing's like the size of a VCR, man.
The nice thing about it, though, you can put 20 phone numbers in it, and within 45 minutes, call any one of them back just like that. Pretty amazing stuff. But let me tell you
They're
about
cutting
something
out.
really incredible.
Am I
and
cutting out?
gentlemen, Jay.
Yeah, I don't know what's cutting
Video
out.
audio was. I don't know if it was you or the video.
Yeah. He's doing this thing where he's like blinking like a lot.
Leno.
He's Morse coding.
Maybe.
Binary for something like Morse code. Or, it's XP.
Thank you, thank you.
This is the mouse and this is the tail.
Welcome, Microsofties. Nice to have
My
you all
tie
here.
is loose.
As you know, I'm
Computers. Look at the
tonight's
cameras
show
going
on
off.
NBC,
The
which
fucking
stands for
dude.
Now Build
Computers are
Compatible.
the future. Everything is going to be done
Actually,
with
I'm here to
computers.
tell you about this Windows 95.
Compatibility
Give you
jokes.
an idea how powerful Windows 95 is. It is able
Powerful.
to keep
I'm from
track
Boston.
of all of OJ's alibis at once. Pretty amazing stuff. The
Wow.
sleeping limo driver. The
You know that thing that happened like a year ago? Come on.
in there. It's all
Is
in
this
there.
Opened up
real?
with
No
OJ.
shit.
You know, Bill is
Yeah.
so much to mark
This
Windows
is a
95.
real.
When I first
Windows 95 was fucking huge. Like
This
that was
is like-
big news. That was a big deal.
Like
Oh, yeah, it was a big
iPhone
deal,
1, you know?
Yeah, I know it was, but
And I
Jay
kinda
Leno,
questioned
man.
His initial idea. That's why I was brought into the project.
some of the
I
things
said, Bill, you
said
know,
here.
you're smart,
and-
you're a genius,
Yeah, it's bizarre.
but is Amway really the way to go? You know,
Amway.
It didn't feel right to me, and of course, I was brought into the project. Now, the reason I was chosen for this job.
What job?
I'm not really computer literate. I should.
I always love those
explain that right
videos
now.
of
This is sort of a
big
my
launches
family
like this,
direct
like
house, and I'm gonna be
watching Bill Gates. Have you ever seen him dance
first
on
got
stage
a
whenever he's got the
sophisticated
new
piece of
I was thinking
release
about
of the
that.
Windows? And like Elon Musk was dancing on stage whenever he released, I don't know, that fucking robot or something.
Well, they just did a
And they're
new.
all-
They just did a new Tesla.
BitConnect. BitConnect is the greatest press.
Oh shit, Brad
whatever you call
Meldau's
that.
on here too. Wait, that's not.
Oh, it's like what is your product? He just screams the name of it. It's just BitConnect.
Big ol' next. Even my wife doesn't
What
believe
is
in
it?
me.
It's like, but what is your product?
It was like-
BitConnect.
Big Connect. We got to get the.
Hey. What's up? What's up? BitConnect.
What am I gonna do?
He's speaking pigeon. We figured it out.
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
I love how they made a soundboard just for this.
Probably gonna get claimed for that. Oh no! Don't play it. No! Oh,
What's
my
your
goodness.
product do? BitConnect.
I didn't learn anything about BitConnect, but I want it.
Ooh. Yeah, so
But that's not even
pigeon.
edited. He actually says.
The
I think,
loop.
didn't they sell like NFTs of these? I believe they did, without license or anything.
Oh
They
my
sold
God.
NFTs of these.
Oh wait. Oh fuck! I don't know that I want to get into that. Hold on. Let me just look at this. He did a cyber Giga Texas plant opening party. I mean that thing. Look, he's got a cowboy hat on. Elon pulling up the. He's copying Oliver Tree's new drip. Cowboy
Is
tears.
it real life imitating video games?
Why are we not talking about it? Did y'all see where he got majority
Twitter.
shares of Twitter or some shit like that?
Well, he did
Like
it right before this
he's on
big
the
event.
board now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what comes of that.
He starts unbanning people as the world is gonna. I hope people just stop using Twitter.
So, did y'all see the launch? NASA did a Twitch. NASA's got its own Twitch channel, and they showed the I believe it's called the Axiom launch. It's like a collaboration between SpaceX and NASA to launch to the ISS station. They did it the other day.
No.
Did y'all
I'll look it
see
up,
anything about that? Anyways, the boosters, they show all them videos of the boosters landing. Man, it was so beautiful. This last launch, the boosters landed like just fucking perfect. It was a beautiful sight. They
Wow.
got that figured out, man.
Yeah, they really do. So this is a collaboration. This was SpaceX and
I believe NASA.
And that, yeah, because I'm looking at it. They got those SpaceX looking suits on. Those freaking
Yeah, just like a day or two ago.
Private astronauts launching space
Yeah.
station. Axiom space bought seats on space rocket to be NASA's guests in orbit.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful.
Oh, I should bitch go up. Yeah, look at
Wow, it's a video game. Look at that. The HUD. Look at that HUD.
Now think about instead of having humans at the tip of that. Think about if they put like a cluster nuclear bomb.
Hey, cut.
Shoot that dude up into space and drop a cluster nuclear bomb and wipe out every major city. And
of the crew
fucking
inside
amazing.
Dragon Endeavor.
These people are in a fucking warehouse somewhere in Arizona.
Looks like everyone is still pretty comfy.
Now all of a sudden,
Great to see
fucking
the crew here again,
Gary
starting
V
to
or some shit.
Really getting their first taste
I like the
of
custom
microgravity.
bleeps there.
Oh, it has ears. Oh, it's a bunny. Is
Yeah,
that
it's a little easier. It's a trick I learned.
I think that's Thumper from Bambi.
What the fuck are they playing with dolls?
That's supposed to be like the
Well, you see how-
G indicator, or the indicator, gravity indicator, or whatever.
Yeah, they're really in a warehouse somewhere. But no, she's like, well, I was a little nervous I was going to die. So I brought a doll with me.
Yeah, I mean they sit there for like a few hours, right?
Yeah, I guess
they're
so.
waiting to go to space. That's gonna be
well,
a
here-
fucking film.
Here, let me play something interesting. So this is new for the first time ever. See, I'm not joking. Hold on. I'm going to end my stream so it can be more of a surprise for you.
I like the interface that they use now when they show those launches too. It shows you the stages and shit, and the speed and stuff. It's pretty cool.
That's what I said. It's a video game. They got the HUD up there.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Makes me want to play Kerbal Space Program.
NASA's
I still haven't done orbit in that yet.
I'm so terrible at that game. I think I'm not
The
sure,
science,
but
man.
I think you got to use the mods because I mean you really can't control it. You need fucking computers to help control.
You got to learn the compass. There's like, I forget what it was called, but it's like when the compass moves, you have to like aim for like a certain point on it, and that certain point has a name. I forget what it's called. It's like
Yeah, but in
fake
real
north or something.
in real life they don't actually do that though. They use computers and they make mods to do it. So I don't see why we should feel bad using a computer to guide our rockets, as long as we design the rockets that will work. So I don't see a problem in using the mods. Because it's kind of ridiculous to try to guide one of them dudes. Kerbal's so awesome though.
I'm watching that launch right now.
Huge fan.
That's
Wait. Listen to this. Okay, ready? You gotta listen closely. Ready?
Huh?
You hear it?
Heartbeat.
Like wind.
That's a wind on Mars. First time we've ever had an audio recording from Mars.
Are you sure it's not like an alien with a heartbeat behind
They don't
video?
know. It could be. Here, there's another one of them. This is all from Perseverance. It uses a little laser to like investigate shit, so it'll like laser rocks to like collect dust particles. So this is the audio of it shooting lasers at the ground. So this is a robot. This is a robot from Earth on the planet Mars shooting lasers at the ground.
I don't hear it on that one. I heard the wind.
ASMR.
Yeah, I heard the wind. That was awesome.
Extraterrestrial ASMR. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's still playing. But yeah, they just got those back the other day. It's got microphones.
That's so cool.
If you follow the Perseverance Twitter, it's like it's a live robot, like it's a sentient AI. Watch. I spelled that wrong, but it'll still work. NASA Persevere. See, look. I'm still winding my way across the plain to the delta up ahead using my self-driving mode. I'm making good progress and even hit a new record, 520 meters, 0.32 miles, over 3 consecutive days. Listen to the muffled hums as I work, that's where this is from, as I work on Mars. Scientists use my recordings to study how fast sounds travel through the thin, mostly CO2 Martian atmosphere, and confirmed, oh yeah, this was interesting, confirmed that the speed of sound is slower on Mars than on Earth. So, when they were recording, testing the audio, like, some of the audio moves faster than the other.
That's awesome.
So audio has completely different properties on Mars, and that's why.
How could we not have done that kind of test on Earth before all this? Though you would think that they would have vacuum chambers with gases in it where they tested sound waves or
A
something.
new
like
study
that,
based on recordings made by the rover finds that the speed of sound is slower on the red planet than on Earth. Mostly a deep silence prevails. Let me see. It's a new sense of investigation we've never used before.
Wonder why the speed
amateurs-
of sound so freaking slow. Like, light is, fast, but
The variable sound
pretty slow.
speeds on the red planet are an effect of the thin, cold carbon dioxide atmosphere. Prior to the mission, scientists expected Mars' atmosphere would influence sound speed, but the phenomenon had never been observed until these recordings were made. And another effect of this thin atmosphere is that sounds carry only a short distance. Higher pitched tones, this is what I was talking about. Higher pitched tones carry hardly at all. Like, they don't move. Higher pitched tones can't even make it through the atmosphere. Like on Earth, sound might drop off at 213 feet. On Mars, it falters at just 26 feet, with high pitched sounds being lost completely at that distance. So if you're like, hey, wouldn't hear shit.
It's like muddy. So like the dog whistles. Dogs would probably love it up there.
You wouldn't need much noise.
Baby dogs are from
cancellation
Mars.
up there.
Kevin, you just cracked it.
Yeah.
What's that? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Dogs are from Mars. They got it. They were close. Yeah, but that was cool. I thought it was appropriate for the Space Debris podcast to play the first recordings of audio on Mars right after Jay Leno in 1995.
Something old, something new. It's like, it's all great. It's all discovery and new beginnings.
That's really cool though. That's some pretty neat.
Yeah, let's do it a couple times. It's pretty cool.
Today.
Yeah. John Bryan covering Creep. So basically, now it's time. It's time for the trailer. Severance. Adam Scott, as we discussed. We'll start with trailer 1.
Every time you find yourself here.
All right, and I'm serious. I think both of you guys will really dig this show. It's Did you watch? Either of you watch Devs? Probably not. It wasn't a popular show. It was on FX. Devs.
I like the
I
name.
never watched it. No, I never watched it.
You'd love it. I mean, you should check it out. We never finished it. It was like 7 episodes. Very dark. And it had the other guy from Parks and Recs in it. The one with the beard, who's really popular. Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
He has a serious role in that. So that was pretty cool.
Are you talking about devs like as in
developers?
Is it similar to Silicon Valley type thing?
Yeah, no, it's
I've never heard of that show.
It's a serious show where this guy gets a job and you find out like you're working on a project, you're developing code, like only the best devs get this special room at this. It's like an Apple company, and there's a special little group of devs working on a special project, and it's like has to do with life, like hacking life and time and weird shit.
Oh wow.
So it's like a secret devs, but it's dark because people get murdered and shit like that. So Severance is basically like Apple's take on that in a way.
Hey, it looks like Steve Jobs.
Every time
Oh yeah, good one, yeah.
you find yourself here, it's because you chose to come back.
So
Jesus.
just like all Apple, the filmography, cinematography is fucking
My name is Mark S.
next level. Set design.
And I have, of my own free accord, elected to
Anamorphic widescreen, Apple trailer.
See that shit?
First HD trailer I ever saw.
What the
I give
fuck was
consent
that?
to sever my memories between my work life and my personal life.
Severance.
I acknowledge that once the procedure is complete, I will be unable to access my personal memories whilst on the severed floor.
Say gratitude.
Nor will I retain work memories.
Hey.
Say gratitude.
Oh, I want that. I want to have that
At the
done.
end of the day,
Well, that's the
I
discussion.
make these statements freely.
Oh yeah, Ben Stiller's the director. So hey, wait.
I saw that when I looked it up.
So did you like Cable Guy? One of my fucking favorite movies.
I love Ben Stiller as a director. Yeah.
This is like they make Cable Guy again, but very, very dark. Like it's.
Or Death
I feel like.
Smoochie.
Oh wow, yeah. I feel like it's in the same world as Cable Guy.
You were kidding. We hate it. How many reasons did we come up with? 8.
Good morning. Hi, Mr. Milchek. Mark.
Look at this office setup,
Petey.
and then the halls are like mazes.
I'm sorry, Mark. You guys are one of my favorite office friendships.
What happened?
We'd love to tell you, but unfortunately non-disclosure policy forbids.
I confer upon you the advanced role of department chief. Congratulations. A handshake is available upon request.
Thank you. May I have a handshake?
Like 51st dates at work.
Do I know you?
My name's Petey. I'm from work.
That's his best friend.
So, we're friends?
I'm your best friend. Nothing is what they say. I used to think it would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office. Especially if the person was himself. If you
Some
want
good
to know
sci-fi.
what's going on down there,
Right?
you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
What's happening?
What is it we actually do here?
I want to watch this.
It's important
This looks pretty cool.
be kind.
It's important your eyes be kind. Well, I think that's the episode name right there. It's important your eyes be kind. Yo, this show just sucks you in. It's super like intriguing, like what's going on, and they give you just enough to kind of. It almost has what was the George Lucas TX1 or something like that.
HX 1138.
Yeah, the hallways feel like that. It's this maze. All the offices are these tiny little like closed off segments of people, like four people, and then like you'll have to draw maps to get to another office to remember how to get there. Nobody knows what they do. They see a screen of numbers, and like when they're like instructing, it starts off with this guy leaving and a new girl coming in and like kind of training the new girl. They're like, "Oh, just click the numbers." She literally just clicks on numbers, and they're like, what does it do? And they're like, well, sooner or later you'll see some numbers and they'll look scary, and you click those numbers. And she's like, what the fuck? Numbers look scary? And they're like, we can't explain it. You'll know it, you'll feel it when you see it. And she's like, against it, it doesn't make sense. And then later, like the next episode, she's like, oh my god, those numbers, they look bad. Like So it's this weird, like, what the fuck does that mean? And then all you do is you like hit a button and drag the numbers into like a little trash bin, and then when you hit like expunge or whatever, they're like, "Oh God, you did a great job. That was amazing. You handled that perfectly." And it's like, what?
That's how I feel when I'm like playing Beat Saber. I'm like, is this actually like a work? Like I'm like
Right? You're
working at
generating
something, like
something's using you as a miner, like
code.
you're mining Bitcoin.
Yeah, or playing any of those games like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just you're grinding. It's like it
Yeah.
feels like work
Well,
that's going somewhere.
We talked about that before with the folding at home thing, where like you could let your computer run and like you just click through these things and it's actually like digging through molecules or something, like you're doing some research for a lab.
It kind of reminds me of, have you ever watched some videos of those, I don't know, some kind of orangutan or something like that, and they're like clicking these numbers, you know, the same thing. They're clicking numbers in sequence and seeing how fast they can do it. Have you ever watched that?
Oh, that's like I've never seen that. That reminds me of a video game, the Bit Slap, the VR game. Like you just have to do certain patterns.
They did these
fastly.
studies. These monkeys, they would put numbers on the screen, and they would tap them, and it was unreal. It was much faster than a human could do it. They would just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if they did it all right, they would get a treat. And it reminds me very much of what you were just talking about, but instead of the monkeys, we're now the monkeys pushing it to a further thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can, memory test, that's it.
Really?
They're so much faster. Yeah, they're so fast, it's unreal.
Research Institute.
Yo, they gotta get them in some VR.
Simon, like a game of Simon.
Yeah, I think so.
You should watch this. They're incredible.
It's it. Oh my God, I want to fucking reach out to the Ben Stiller and be like, "Is this because of the?"
They are.
This video is not good.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Stiller watched monkey videos on his spare time.
Yeah,
There's another video of them just doing it, and it's unreal. That's a crappy video, honestly, but that's what they do, though.
They're like fast.
Laughing.
Like,
Yeah,
they
they're
move
just
so fast.
They don't even pay attention. They're just like, and then they get their treat, and they're like not even paying attention. I don't know how they do it.
When they
see that in instant.
When they first showed him solving the puzzle in like 3 seconds, my jaw literally dropped. You can see the "I'm better than you" smile.
What is it, like recall or something? Like they can like recall stuff.
I guess so. Let's see.
They
So
have a lot
this
of
is
rec-
that from this first watch through. I didn't understand that. I thought they were
Yeah,
just
how do
putting
they even know what
numbers.
numbers are?
Go
What?
back and look at a different video. This video is really
No, this
it's
is
not that
showing
great,
it.
Exactly remembered the numbers almost 90% of the time.
Yeah, I mean they can do something more than this.
Ayuma gets
90%.
almost every time.
All right, we lost.
So there you go.
I mean, that's what we do now is use computers all day. And if monkeys are fucking better at computers than us, what do they need us for?
So Ben Stiller was watching monkey videos, and he's like, he runs across this, and he's like, "Oh, I got an idea for a new movie."
Dude, I am 100% going to tweet Apple TV and Severance and Ben Stiller and tweet this and be like, "There's no way this isn't an inspiration." It makes it better, in my opinion. That's fucking awesome.
We're
What a
the
good
eight.
call, Nick. So yeah, I highly recommend Severance. It
looks awesome, though.
thrilling.
I noticed YouTube's been auto turning comments off on a lot of videos. A lot of those people I follow, it's like comments are turned off, and YouTube's doing that for some reason.
I didn't know YouTube was doing that. I just thought they were turning it off.
Yeah, I've seen a couple creators that I follow like post something like, "I don't know why this is happening." Like
Wait,
Airsoft
here. Well,
Fatty, like all of his videos, the comments
Here's
are getting turned
a
off.
video from 2019 where they say, majority of channels featuring kids to include comment, they will no longer allow them to include comment sections. So if there's kids, they get rid of them.
Yeah, because comments are non-rated, where the kids' content is. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just remove the comment section from every website and go back to the old internet like it used to be, so we can watch created content more again. And
I hate to change the subject once again, but Unreal Engine premiered their
updated
Unreal
5,
Engine
yeah.
5 this week. Yeah, I mean it was out in beta before, but you were 100% correct that the that Matrix video was the Gears team that made that. I watched the dev
Oh, wow.
about it, and the
Nice-
Gears
nice call,
team
Kev.
actually did make that Matrix. Yeah, Kevin was exactly. But man, that new Unreal Engine 5, there's like a built-in. You just download it, and it's a multiplayer, like it's it's basically Fortnite, but it's not a battle royale. But you can own it, and you just modify it. It's built in. It's a multiplayer, first-person or third-person shooter, ready to go as soon as you download Unreal Engine 5 and the mod.
What's it called?
It's like it's got a name, and
What's it called? It's like it's got a name.
the Unreal, are you talking about the Unreal, like the Unreal editor thing?
Unreal
I
Tournament?
think it's called Lara.
Oh, because Unreal Tournament's a thing too.
No, it's like a plug-in that allows you to do a first-person shooter. It's ready to go first-person shooter.
What was that?
Yeah.
NVIDIA's doing
I know, it
a
looks insane.
Made in Machinima contest. That's kind of cool. Machinima.
I want.
I always thought it was like
better
cinema,
graphics
so
card
like
that does ray tracing
Machinima.
so bad, it's not even funny. I want it like I want a Super Nintendo, and I still have a Nintendo.
I got.
Like I see these new graphics now. It's incredible with the shading.
I bought new HDMI 2.1 cables, and I finally like set up like the B9 to like be like 4K 120 hertz, and I turned on for the first time HDR in Windows, and like with ray tracing and everything, like this shit is looking so good. And I got that whole new sound system, so like the sound, my lights can sync to the screen, the games, like more and more. Like Sifu has pretty much mostly been what I've been playing, but like I literally will just look at scenes and be like, how does it look so good?
Yeah,
Oh,
the lighting is so much better now.
Look at that! Wow,
Yeah, it's called Lara. Yeah, it's
Lara.
called Lara, and
Look at
it's
that.
just a plug-in for Unreal. Oh yeah, that city for the
look at that.
The Matrix. It was
Dude, that's-
procedurally generated. Most
Yeah.
of it. That's
That's
insane.
photorealistic right there. You see the stoplight?
Yeah,
I know,
y'all
it's not
need to watch that dev about the UE5. It's freaking amazing, man. That thing's
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, I remember seeing like you could do like tour apartment tours. I remember that
Yeah.
old demo.
Jesus.
Yeah, the
man.
ray tracing is just like next level. It's like I said, it's like stepping up to like Super Nintendo from Nintendo. It's like that much of a difference. Like it's
Yeah,
gen.
audio design. This is where I'm at. Like, cause I have an Atmos setup now, so I can turn on a few games support Dolby Atmos, but like it's so nuts when they do, and everything works right. Like the audio working with the video, everything just being so good. It's both. You need the good audio with the video too. They work hand in hand. Right. Oh, Lyre, yeah, starter game right here, and then there's the city sample.
But,
this looks like there used to be like free VR games like that, and it was these exact models.
Yeah. Basically, what they were saying about UE5 is that it's a community-driven project. Like, whenever people make 3D objects, that you can go and download them from the marketplace, kind of, like Unity does. But they got a big community of like snippets of code. They're basically trying to have the graphics of UE5, but bring in the power of Unity, the easiness of community, like Unity has. It's pretty cool though.
There was a game just like that came out for free on Steam recently. I think it was just called FPS. And it looked so similar. I can't find it though. Oh, that was a new game that looked cool. Nightmare Reaper. Did you guys see that at all? I can't fucking find that. I'll throw that on for a second.
Look at that. You popped up Rust for a second. I know there was just a wipe. There's a zip line update. What? There's a zip line in Rust now?
Oh, really?
In a railroad. Oh my god, power lines, zip lines. Come on.
Frick.
He's like, I gotta go. I gotta go.
I know. When was the last time you played Rust?
It's just full of cheaters. It's like unplayable.
Dude, that's kind of Fall Guys. We didn't really get to talk. I mean, we never really need to go to our notes, you know? You know what I was going to do? I was going to do a fucking unboxing and open up a Quest 2. Because Cities... Well, the two games we actually want to play come out soon. So Little City... All right, so there's two games, right? They're clones. There's Little Cities VR, and then there's Cities: VR. Cities: VR is Cities and Skylines. So the big game, you know, City Skylines, that awesome fucking... They made a VR version, and it's just called Cities: VR. That comes out on the 28th, and then on the 20th, Little Cities VR comes out, which is it's so weird how similar they are.
Looks great, but
they're the same.
I feel like the cities will just be way better. The
Of course.
City Skyline version. I mean,
it's just so weird that they made the same game, and they release within 7 days of each other. I mean, I'm gonna get both of them. So here's Cities VR, the legit one by SimCity. You know, by Fast Travel did the VR version, but
now I don't think, was this from the ground up VR, or is this like a mixture?
I believe it's from the ground up.
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, no, they've been working on it for a while.
It's not. I'm so sad I don't have a Quest though. This makes me so mad.
Well, that's what we're opening the Quest for, and it finally got a release date. See, for April 28th, that comes out, and this is a different game called Little Cities VR. What? That's not Little Cities.
To build my own little city.
And it's the exact same game.
Then we'll need some houses and some
But this comes out.
Yeah, well, this is a gameplay video. It looks a little bit different, but they both look fun.
Oh yeah, they're both going to be great, I expect.
Good. It's really.
But Kev, this comes out on the 20th, I think. I know it's literally 1 week before the. Yeah, April 21st, so 7 days before. But we're finally going to open the Quest because we want to play those. So I was going to open it maybe next week or something. Save it. Do an unboxing.
Do you know if you can use the Revive to play that plug-in Revive where you can play Steam games or play Oculus
Quest
games,
on Oculus
Steam,
games on Steam.
If that works for the Quest games,
I haven't
used it in so long.
I don't think so because you need to buy it through the store, the Oculus store, and they don't sell Quest games, or it won't download to your computer. Or I don't know. Fuck it, maybe.
Maybe it would come.
I would think somebody would
eventually
just rip it's like an APK file or something, you know,
yeah.
And then just release it.
It makes me so sad to miss out on such a good game.
I can't. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it'll be more than 6 months of exclusivity. Let's see. Little Cities VR Steam release.
Little Season Simulator.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about it.
Cozy. I like Cozy.
I have a feeling it won't be more than
Yeah, it'll come out surely.
Yeah.
I've been
Don't call
playing,
me Shirley.
Yeah, I can't say that properly. I've been playing a game called Wanderer, which is
I was going to mention
really
that to
great.
you.
If you like puzzle games, it's pretty cool. It's a time traveling game, and you meet you go to the Tesla Tower and meet Tesla. You meet Amelia Earhart. You go to
See, I don't know. I don't think that's out on Quest though.
the Mayans. You meet them in different stages. Who
Yeah, I
else
see it
do
on
you meet?
PS5, PSVR. I know, it's pretty good. You go on the moon and shit.
Yeah, you go on the moon landing. It was really, I loved it. It's like a puzzle game though, but
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
There's a few that snuck by. The Wanderer. There's one called like Mask VR. Hold on, Mask Maker. Yeah, this game. You'd like this, Nick. And I think it's the devs that made A Fisherman's Tale. Fisherman's Tale was cool because, Kev, it was like macro and micro at the same time. Like what you did controlled like this big thing, but it also controlled a miniature version of it. So you'd have to solve puzzles. Like,
welcome, apprentice.
Yeah, it was like you were controlling two different.
Janitor,
It was pretty. It's like you would have a ship on a desk, and you would.
It'd be a micro version of that.
Doorway. You'd walk into a doorway inside that room, and then you would end up being inside of that ship on the desk.
Yeah.
That you were just looking at. It was pretty cool.
So like you'd end up
portalish.
Yeah, like you'd end up inside a fidget spinner or something if you walk through that your window. You go out there, you go inside. It was like fucking Malkovich, John Malkovich.
Yeah. Another dark comedy.
Yeah, that's a great one. But yeah, there's a few new games came out. Kevin, you'd love this game. Have you seen this?
Shit, no. It looks a little doomish.
Yeah, it's Doom, but it's like real sprites and
aim down sight. Doom. That says one of those.
This isn't VR though.
Yeah, how much is it?
$25.
$25.
Yeah, I think there's a demo though.
I'll put it on my wish list right now.
Yeah, I added it the other day. It's just like endless hordes, and then it's very old school but very smart. And do you know about Weird West? That was a game I was waiting a while for. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm still busy with freaking Sifu and Lonely Mountains and whatever. But Weird West was a game I was waiting for like a year. It's a Devolver game.
You heard the song, old friend?
Have you seen or heard about this at all?
We might have talked about it before, because it's cell shaded, right?
Yeah, but that was
before I'm laid to
a different one. Outlier. When I showed you and you said it, I think you were talking about. This is a flat game.
That was
Bounty Hunter.
Top down
like
isometric. Yeah, sci-fi western, top down isometric, kind of RPG.
Dialogue. That.
Monster in the eyes of his fellow man. Come west, tracking an evil drunk on the moon.
That's cool.
Trapped in a war for the heart of the West. It's got future seers. Set to change.
$40 for that one.
Oh, you yeah, there's different character players. You know what I mean?
You're tied together. A purpose deeper than
It's a beautiful looking game though.
Yeah, look at that.
Stranger it gets.
Cult shit. Ooh, backward shot.
That was cool.
That scene
That
from
was pretty
Desperado.
cool.
Alright, it's cool.
Yeah, those jump shots in slow mo are awesome.
Remember that scene in Desperado where he jumps backwards off the roof and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna make it to the other roof," and he starts shooting more and it pushes him back further and he makes it to the roof.
Oh man,
it's so ridiculous. What is this? Rooftop is it's
We'll
like
probably
already
get claimed for this.
Oh my god, it's
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep.
Stuff.
It's incredible. They don't make movies like that anymore.
I used to think Desperado was like this serious movie. Maybe it is.
Dude, it's like a comic book. It's like Sin City or something.
This is the first time I've watched this movie since becoming an adult and learning more about firearms. His trigger discipline and gun control is ridiculous.
So
guaranteed response.
The number of times he throws his bullets downrange had me laughing so hard. Oh, and that's what he's saying. It's actually funny. But what's funny about it is how bad he is with his gun control. Fuck. Yeah, you guys made me want to. By the way, Christopher Walken is in Severance.
Yeah, you gotta watch it just because. And John
Along with Totoro.
What's his name? Barfo?
Totoro.
Yeah, the Jesus.
Totoro.
Oh my god, he's great in it. He's really good. They're all great in it. Highly recommend. We were watching Radiohead, Totally Baseball. I wonder if anybody mentions
some real life things.
Yeah. That's the thing. I was looking at did you send me this, Nick? Where you get to experience in VR. You can watch this in VR.
Watch this? Yeah, I've watched this, but I don't think I sent it to you though.
You can watch it in VR. Like if you put your headset on.
Oh my god.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
He just
Yeah, you can move around inside that video also.
Oh yeah, because 360 support in Chrome.
Wow. Richard.
Oh, I have too much free time.
I have no feet. Oh.
Wow.
There's so fucking many of them. Oh my god. What is this Tekken gameplay?
I have Tekken 7.
Round
Yeah.
I'm out here.
Fight.
I mean, you knew it.
You can actually do that. Like some of this one shot.
That's great.
Oh my god. Well, yeah. I mean, I can
do you
just
guys
save it. Well, wait. Let's just end on the question. So wait, Kev, you said you wanted to do that Severance. You would do that? That's the premise is you go to a company and they say, hey, what we work on is so fucking crazy, whatever, you can't handle it. So if you want to work with us, we fucking implant a thing in your brain and you become two people. When you come to work, when you go in the elevator at a certain point, boom, you're out and your work persona begins. When you leave work, you go to the elevator, boom, you're back and you just go home. You have no clue what you do all day. There's a whole, you don't have any of those memories. Now, what's crazy about it, what I realized on the second episode, the second you that's created for work never sleeps. So you work all day, you go in the elevator, and then you pop into the other you who goes home and goes to sleep. And then when you come in, so that person's point of view goes from I'm leaving, I'm in the elevator, into boom, I'm back here. So it's like a loop. Like you go, oh, I'm going home, and then you come out of the elevator and you're back in work. You never go to sleep.
So it would feel like work never ends.
Yes, for the second
But
person.
you wouldn't remember work though.
Yeah.
But that's the you. What about the you that you're fucking setting off to go do your shit every day and who's stuck in a perpetual time loop of fucking bullshit work? What if they revolt? I don't know.
I don't want to do it.
I wouldn't do it anyway because I like my job, so I wouldn't have to.
You were the
but,
first one that said, I want that. You were like, oh, I want this.
Well, There's
it's
probably
scary.
a time I would have if I worked in like a cubicle, that would be cool, but I don't do that. So,
well, what's interesting too is maybe that the work you're doing is like saving the world. You know, you don't know. So like it's a sacrifice that like I'm willing because they say, you know, this is so important and whatever that that's why we require this thing. And there is this like meta script fucking story about like they have like posters up like, oh, end Severance, like so people hate it, you know, because it's like ruined families or whatever in the show. So you know, clearly they see that the ethical issues, like apparently it's like a barbaric thing in the story, and like people are looked down upon who do it.
It'd be such a shame though if you thought you was doing something honorable by doing that and sacrificing your life to do that, and it turns out that you're actually not doing something honorable in the program there.
Yeah, because it is
paranoid.
It is dark. Like when it's almost like Clockwork Orangey. Like the girl doesn't want to be there, and like she like says like, oh, I want to leave, like quit, and like the only way you can do that is your other you has to approve it. So your work you can submit a request, say I don't want this, tell the real me that I want out, and then the next day they'll give you a letter and say, oh well, the real you said no, I don't want to end it. So like you're literally trapping a part of yourself there, you know, like, and they keep saying like, please let me out, and they're saying no, but like the work you also doesn't know why the real you keeps saying no. You know, maybe they're miserable, maybe they're fucking suicidal or something, or maybe, you know, it's just.
And then the second request is like, hey, seriously, I really want out. Like,
yeah.
no,
well, there's technology where you can't get any messages out. She tries like writing on her arm or like hiding notes and stuff. The thing catches you. And then when they scold you, they put you in this room where they like reverse project words in your face, and you have to read this thing over and over and over and over and over again. And like, they're brainwashed, you know, like brainwashed torture shit. So it's definitely weird. Like, I don't know. And does the person on the outside know that they're signing it? The company does a really good job of blurring that line, so you don't know. It's hard to say. So I guess we really can't answer if we would do it or not.
We really took this pod to a lot of places today. You know it.
I just go with anything, go with whatever, because I'm just in that kind of mood. I'm not like I felt, you know, it's whatever comes up. It's like,
yeah, I thought it was pretty clean actually today. And then we have plenty of topics for next time. I mean, we could try to do a VR app or something next week.
Yeah, I like the golf before. What were we gonna do? Wasn't when was that David Bowie golf? Labyrinth golf coming up? Yeah.
I don't think they put out a release date. You know who they just signed a deal with? Myst. There's gonna be a whole Myst course, and there's actually gonna be real puzzles in it.
Wow! No, I haven't heard about that.
They're killing it.
That's old school. That game is
well, actually,
so old.
Kev, Myst just re-released. You can get it on Quest. They re-released it, built up for VR, the original Myst.
Wow.
So they're around, you know. I think it's Cyan developers.
I remember playing that. That game was like hard. Like I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's where I was.
A golf game. It's so random.
Yeah,
they actually made a like a VR/PC game at first, and then they come back and brought Myst, whatever their last game was before they released Myst. It was also VR available, but the performance was pretty terrible, I believe.
Yeah. So fall for Myst, and then
that'll be fun to play around Halloween time.
Yeah, Labyrinth. I don't think it just says summer.
Summer. Oh yeah.
So we'll do that in the summer. Oh, yeah, I guess we could talk about what we should do. One thing I want to make, Nick, maybe you can help me. Do you guys know Wendy Williams, like, saying, like, weird shit, like, death to all of them? Did you ever hear her say that shit?
Maybe.
No.
I've seen some crazy stuff that she has said.
Yeah.
Death to all of them.
Like, she was talking about the Free Britney or something, and she just jumped to death to all
like
of
Tourette
them.
or something.
It's like, what the fuck? I want to make a Demio voice pack, like a mod swap for the, you know, the woman, like the Huntress or whatever her name is, Nick?
Yeah.
And she always says,
Sure do.
like, feel my blade, or whatever the hell she says.
Oh, that would be freaking cool.
Yeah, now you're getting me. Yeah. So we
Yeah,
can work
that would
on
be awesome.
Right? That'd be hilarious.
I don't know
Alright.
how we could implement it, but that would be so cool.
Oh, we could do it. There's a sound file in there somewhere. We'll find it. Or we could just make it, edit it, and fucking fake it like everything else. All right.
I'd be down for that.
Fuck.
Kev's,
I need more coffee.
Kev's yawning us out.
I gotta get out of this chair.
Me too. My coffee's ice cold, so I can't even enjoy it. It is what it is.
But what even is it?
It isn't.
So email
it is-
Ben Stiller and see if he gets back with you like Gabe
Yeah,
did.
we'll hit up Ben. We'll talk about VR or whatever.
I'm going to
next week.
see how sound travels.
On Mars.
Sound travels on Mars differently. And I'm gonna play that Wind on like a loop and just imagine
that's
a flat
interesting.
Mars.
Flat Marsers. Flat
Yeah.
Marsers. All right. Well, let's call it. All right, I'll talk to you guys over the week, and it's a fun one, as always.
All right, guys.
So yeah, I'll see you around. See you on Steam or on the Quest. I'm gonna try to beat some of these Carmelia songs or die trying.
Are you all right, Camellia? All right, I'll do some Camellia tonight. I'll text you. I'll see if we can get on the top 10.
That new
All right.
game come out for the Quest, not the Forest, but that other game, that survival game. What's the name of it?
Green Hell.
Green Hell. Yeah, that's a big release.
Yeah, well, Kev, but you could Nick,
Check
you
it
could
out.
buy it.
Survival, yeah.
Well,
I might just
all right,
do
guys.
that. Till next time, we'll have some more games to talk about next time.
Yeah, we
Maybe
got
we'll
plenty.
play some games.
I didn't even touch any of the fucking shit we had to talk about, so we're good to go.
I still haven't even showed the custom Nintendo Switch that I made. I keep forgetting to show and tell that.
Yeah, and we got the unboxing. What?
I was going to ask you guys if y'all had Nintendo Switches because I don't have one, but I've been thinking about getting one just to play that Zelda game that came out years ago because I heard it's so freaking great.
Buy it for fucking $80 on eBay or something. Buy like a Gen 1. Done.
I'm going to have to
Right?
do that.
Or buy it,
And
beat
get a
it, and
Pro
just return
controller.
it. What do you need a
get,
Pro
get like
controller?
a cheap one. Get a cheap one and get a Pro controller and just use it on your TV.
Did y'all play it? Is it fucking incredible? Like Donkey said, it was like the best game ever.
Oh, I
So
don't even know anything
The
about this.
Witcher, but it's like The Witcher, but I'm thinking about the like the original, like it's like a few years old Zelda game.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking
Breath
about.
of the Wild, yeah.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I've never played Breath of the Wild, but it looks incredible.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
a lot
gonna
of
have
good
to go back.
puzzles and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're old enough.
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
should be
have-
able to get one cheap. Just go for it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if they were sold out forever, the Switches, but
Yeah,
they
I'm
just
sure
now
you-
got in stock early.
You
Target.
can find them. I still want it, but I just was waiting for it to go on sale. It never goes on sale. Metroid Prime. They released a new Metroid.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, looks so good. Genre defining
Yeah,
game. Did you play it?
Nintendo
Kev?
games rarely. go on sale. No, but I played the GameCube version.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, I always like the Metroid games, but yeah, I haven't picked up my Switch in a while. Like, but I'm thinking about it because I usually play my Switch when I'm sick of other games. Like I'm playing Rust and I'm just burnt out and I just want to chill.
Well, you
Might
got the
even just play
fucking Rust update to go now with your what was it?
The zip
Grapple-
lines, the
zip line.
power line zip lines.
It don't matter because you still got Beat Saber. It don't get old, does it?
Nope. All right. Well, let's really end it.
I've not been playing it much lately. But.
All right, guys. All right. Have a week. We'll catch up over the week and we'll figure shit out for next week.
All right, take it easy, guys.
All right.
See you
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Till next time.
Peace.
Space Debris Podcast.